everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Thank you so much for being patient. Let's get right into Big Brother. This is going to be a quick video because Big Brother Sunday night didn't give me anything new that I haven't already seen on the live feeds. I've changed my mind about majority of the house guests, and we're going to talk about it. We're just going to talk about my thought process going further. First off, you all know I hate being late with my videos. So on Sunday, you know, my nails were popping. I got my nails done Friday. Sunday, I had my standing pedicure, excuse me, and I went to go get my toes popping, same color yellow. And I was coming out of Sally's because I went to go see my best friend at Sally's. I was coming out of Sally's and whoosh, the door hit my foot and sliced like my second toe wide open. It was gushing blood. I thought I was gonna pass out. My friends rushed me to the ER. I had to get 5 stitches. It is still very painful, but like Sunday night, the ER gave me a pain pill and I was woozy, feeling good. My toe felt no pain and I was asleep. I did not even watch Big Brother until like yesterday night because yesterday, which was Monday, I still had to get up, work from home, pop ibuprofen, still battle through the pain. And then after I watched it yesterday, like my toe was throbbing. I just had it elevated in the bed. So today I'm also working my little break. But I said, let's go ahead and knock this video out. That I apologize. You know I hate being late, but that's why I was late, like medical emergency. Anyway, my best friend gave me these lips. She was like, throw it in your video for Kiss My Cheeks TV because my birthday was last week. So that was one of my birthday gifts. I like it. But moving on. Big Brother. Nothing really, like I said, happened. Like, we got to see the 2 nominations. Julie introduced the VIP passes for the safety suite. The safety suite, I explained it. It was really explained in the live feeds. It's a 3-week competition. You compete right before the nominations are made. Once you swipe your pass, you can't do it anymore. Now, the whole episode was just people whispering in rooms, you gonna swipe your pass? I don't feel like I should swipe my pass because if you swipe your pass, you telling the HOH you don't trust them. Okay, you rather not be trusted or be home. Pick one. I'd rather not be trusted than be the first boot. But that's just Angie and Kaser and Janelle. Kaser and Janelle waited to the last itty bitty millisecond to swipe them damn badges. Now, because we're going to go through the alliances that I see formulating that. If, like, Tyler or maybe friends, people who are on Cody's HOH side wanted Janelle and Kaser on the block so bad, they could have everybody was sitting there by the door. Everybody was sitting there by the door. Once they saw Kaser get up, everybody should have had their badge in their back pocket. Hell, they could have took their little floating device, David. David is going to be a floater this season, and it's going to irritate me. But anyway, they could have said, David, you go ahead and play, take one for the team. You know, they could have blocked, but they just let Kaser and Janelle walk on in there, and you knew those were the 2 people you wanted to go up on the block. The only thing I didn't understand is, Janelle, you wasted the pass because you knew if Kaser won, he was going to give you his free safety, which is what he did. So you should just let Kaser go ahead and play by himself. And then next week, you go in there and play and you can save him, you know, vice versa. That was the only thing I don't think they thought out. Maybe in the rush of things, maybe they thought more people would follow them in there. That's the only thing I didn't understand. Like, Kaser was clearly the only one going in there. No one else looked like they were trying to follow him, which I thought was a bad move. One person should have at least tried to block his win. And it is what it is. So Janelle and Kayser are safe. So now I already told you Nicole's wondering, why did they think they needed to be in the competition? Why they don't trust us? And I'm like, bitch, you were gunning for them. You were going to go after Janelle and Kayser, point blank into the period. Stop the fake tears. Nicole's whining, friends whining, is going to irritate me this entire season. I want to see her gone sooner than later. Number 2. So Keisha and Memphis, not Keisha and Memphis, but Keisha and Kevin are the noms. Now, the one thing that pissed me off, everyone on this season is an all-star. Period. Kevin is in the, what is it called? The pantry room, crying to Cody, oh, I think you're so cool, and I'm such an outcast, and oh, I think you're so great, and I just wish I could be like you. And I'm like, pull it together, Kevin. Everyone on this season is an all-star. You ain't got to be kissing up to Cody's ass. Just, he was going to put you up anyway. Like, you did all that crying for him to put you up there anyway. Like, Kevin can go home. Honestly, Keisha could go home too. If it was Angie, I would have thought the easy first nominations would have been David and Christmas. Because even if you cool with Christmas, because I'm not a Christmas hater. I understand, like, that whole season was some bullshit, and we ain't gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. But Christmas's foot was broke, and so she was being dragged along, following up behind Paul, was really all she could do. So now that Christmas has an intact ankle, I want to see what she can do. So easy, David could have been, he would have been an easy nomination. You aren't an all-star. You were the first boot, so you might as well be the first boot again. But anyway, Keisha finally went up there and talked to Cody, and Keisha is just whining. And from what I can tell off the live feeds, I don't think Keisha has a good read on the game. I'm sad because on the live feeds, it doesn't look like Da'Vonne has a good read on the game. The power alliance that they're trying to pull together is Tyler, Cody, Enzo, Danny, Franz, Christmas, and Memphis. And David is like their hop-along floater. Like, people just think David is with Tyler and Cody, but I heard that he really isn't. So David's going to irritate me. Like, I need, this is all-stars. Everybody needs to be on top of game. Like, it could have been easily David and Nicole A. Now, I love Nicole A, but Nicole A does not have a read on the game. And if this power alliance right here, it seems like the only one who's up on game is Kayser and Janelle. And if they steamroll through Kayser and Janelle, and everyone else just blindly thinks, oh, I'm with Cody, I'm with Tyler, it's going to be a disappointing season. It's going to be a disappointing season. I heard on the live feeds that Fran said some trash stuff. I mean, it wasn't really trash. Or was it Danny? Danny, if you watch my power rankings, she was my #1 girl. I even had her above Da'Vonne. But Danny, doing some of the stuff that she's doing, she's not playing the game I'm used to her playing. Like, to me, she's on the live feed. Like, that's one thing about being what they call it, a casual and a super fan. Them live feeds show you the game. What you see on TV is just what CBS wants you to see. You got to watch some of the live feeds, or you got to go on Twitter and watch those live feeds, clips, and conversations, so you can kind of pick up on game. You can't just watch the TV show. Now, I mostly just watch the TV show and read them from what I see on TV, but I read them over there on Twitter too. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter. It's the same, at Kiss My Cheeks TV. Now, what they're saying on Twitter is Danny doesn't want to work with Da'Vonne and Bailey. She thinks that they are an obvious duo. They know each other from outside of the house, and they're too dangerous, and we got to get their eyes on them. If I see a Bailey or Da'Vonne go out week 2, it's going to be some reading going on this channel. It's going to be some tearing down. If I see a Bailey or Da'Vonne go out week 2, it's not necessary. Why are they such an obvious duo? Is it because they're the only ones melanated? Because when everybody else, they see you and Danny, they see you and friends talking together, and it's obvious that you all know each other out the house, outside of the house. Ain't nobody, y'all not dangerous. Damn near everybody in that house has a duo. David and Nicole played together. Keisha and Memphis. Tyler and Christmas's duos left, but then you got Franz and Cody. You know, don't start the bullshit. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed if people single out Da'Vonne and Bailey and say, oh, they're so dangerous, like everybody in that damn house wasn't pre-gaming. Everybody in that house don't know every damn body else. And I just better not see it. I better not see it. I want Bailey and Da'Vonne to have a chance to play, but I need Da'Vonne to open up her eyes and really see who's going up in that HOH room, who's kicking it up there, who's really in Cody's ear. Like, it ain't clicked to nobody that Cody and Franz played together. Nobody. They were on the same season. I already told y'all Keisha and Kevin are on the block. From what Twitter says, it seems like Keisha is the one to go. I wanted to see Keisha play. Y'all know I liked Keisha in her season. But if she ain't fighting for it, I don't know. Like, I really don't. After I seen Kevin cry and confess his love for Cody in the break room, I was over it. I'm like, Kevin can go. He's not going to do what I need him to do if he's just going to cry and kiss up under Cody's ass. So, I didn't, like I told y'all, y'all know my toe was hurting. I haven't really been out there. I don't remember the POV. I think I'm going to let POV surprise me unless y'all tell me out in the comments. I don't know who won the POV yet, but I'm assuming if Keisha is still the target and Keisha and Kevin are still on the block right now, that whoever won it left the nominations the same. So I'm ready for week 2 because my fingers are crossed. I need Kaysar or Janelle to win week 2 and shake up the other side of the house. I would love to see her put Franz and Cody on the block right next to each other. Just right next to y'all two. Like, I'm ready to see what's gonna happen next week. I think week 1 is something we just gotta struggle through, get through, and then the ball is gonna start rolling. And I can't wait to see it. Anyway, get in the comments, let me know what you all think. And I'll be back on time for the POV episode and see who I'm gonna read that episode. All right, it's Kiss My Cheeks TV. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.